Phonemes are the distinct units of sound that distinguish one word from another. For example, the letters P, B, D and T in the English words pad, pat, bad and bat. A grapheme is a letter or group of letters that represents a sound in a word. For instance, the C that makes the K sound in cat is a single letter grapheme. The E and the A that make the E sound in the word leaf is a two-letter grapheme. The I, G and H that makes the I sound in the word night is a three-letter grapheme, and so on.
In this session, we're going to start to think about how the 26 letters of the alphabet can work together to make the 40 sounds they need to, and that's the complicated bit.
The main purpose of this session is to reduce the fear of the complex nature of written English, a language with 26 letters but more than 40 common sounds. Resources you may find useful include magnetic letters and a board, a chart showing the 44 English word sounds, pictures to represent lips, eyes, ears, a pencil and thinking, phoneme and grapheme grids, and personalised word cards.
You need your thinking cap on.
Okay.
Got your thinking cap on? Right. I was trying to just take a snapshot that would be meaningful to show how difficult it is to grasp our spelling system, like DGE, stands for J, and you've got the silent letters all over the place. But again, I wanted William to get a feel for the whole picture, to be able to play a game that was enjoyable for him, and that he started to notice, two letters, one sound. Oh, I know that one SH is sh, and how many vowels there are. Again, I'm just trying to get him to attend to the detail that is in there. He needs to learn that to understand how to decode properly. Those three letters are working together, believe it or not, to represent the sound J. Do you get the idea that
Yes.
sometimes your eyes and what you write don't match what you hear and what you say? Okay.
For football-mad William, Katie has devised a number of word games based around his main interest.
Right.
Goal.
Excellent.
Foul.
Make it multisensory, get it off the page and make it fun. And you'll need lots and lots of practice. On good days, lots of the information will go in. On bad days, it won't. And you will probably find that performance might be a bit inconsistent. And that's just the way dyslexia is. You're really helping the children to keep motivated, to keep engaged, to keep on going, to persevere, because it's a long, hard road for particularly those who've got, severe difficulties.
Katie has created a game of top trumps, where players can compete to see which words have the most letters, syllables, sounds and vowels.
Letters 7.
Letters 8. I've got
Oh,
Stanford.
you've got them
What's
all.
your word?
I got penalty.
Penalty. So do I get these?
Yeah, you got them all.
Oh, right. I use a lot of different techniques in one lesson because dyslexic learners have poor short-term memory skills, so they need a lot of repetition to get the learning into their long-term memory. But if you give them the same thing over and over again, written exercises, their attention is going to wander. So the more different activities, the more you can wrap the same piece of learning up but in a different way that looks fresh and different, but actually is pretty well reinforcing what they've already done. Hopefully it'll embed down into long-term memory and they will recall the learning eventually, but it takes a lot of repetition.
Letters 4.
Letters 4, what happens then when it's a draw?
Put put it down in the middle.
Okay.
Go to the next one. Whoever wins takes them.
Okay.
A game of top trumps comparing the makeup of individual words is a definite winner.
Midfield.
Sounds 5.
3.
Yes, I get them all. I get them all. I get them all. I get them all.
Right.
The session is kept deliberately light. It's all about improving confidence. At the end of the session, the pupil is asked for their assessment of how easy they think it will be to learn. For learners who can have low self-esteem, getting them to acknowledge they will be able to do it is an important step.
Okay. So, how frightened are you of learning about our spelling system? It's going to be great, it's going to be easy, it's going to be or I think it'll be okay.
I think it'll be okay because our spelling system is very weird. Very weird because we have all sorts of different sounds for the letter I, for the letter E, loads.
Do you think you might enjoy learning though?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's great.
To recap the key points for phoneme and grapheme correspondence. Explain how letters work together to make different sounds. Understand the learner and their interests. Build word games around those interests. Keep the session light. Allow confidence to build. Let the learner assess their ability.